Yes, friends. Today we'll be discussing about. So I'll try to cover in Kannada, Telugu, Hindi, here and there. I can't cover completely in one language, but main language is English. Okay, main language English. You should. ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೋ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಜನ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋರು ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಸೊ ಪಜೆ ಪಂಜೆ ಕೀಪ್ ಇಟ್ ಇನ್ ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್. Right. So today's topic is, if you can't read it, don't eat it. This is a topic. If you can't read it, don't eat it. That's a topic. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಓದೋಕ್ಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಏನಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಓದೋಕ್ಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು తినకు ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡಿ. సో ఏదైనా కానీ మనం చదవడానికి కానప్పుడు అంటే చదవలేనప్పుడు దాన్ని తినకూడదు. ఓకే, so this is the topic. So let's discuss. So for this, the simple test, one test is, go to your fridge and pick up one processed food. ಅಂದರೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ಟೆಸ್ಟು ನಾವು ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೇಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಫ್ರಿಜ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಫ್ರಿಜ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸ್ಡ್ ಫುಡ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. ಅದು ನೀವು ಸೂಪರ್ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಯಾಕೇಜ್ಡ್ ಫುಡ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿರ್ತೀರಲ್ಲ, ಪ್ಯಾಕೇಜ್ಡ್ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಐಟಮ್, ಆ ಐಟಮ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಈಗಲೇ ಬೇಕಾದರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜನ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಓಕೆ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್, ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಡೂ ಇಸ್, go to your refrigerator, bring one item which is packaged food from the supermarket what you bought. So bring it and just keep it in front of you. You can do that now. ಯಾರಾದರೂ ತಗೊಂಡು ಬಂದರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಅಂದರೆ ಅದೇನಾದರೂ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಪ್ಯಾಕೇಜ್ಡ್ ಐಟಮ್ from supermarket you brought it, just keep it in front of you, turn it back side. There is a heading, ingredients. Read that, what is there in that. Okay, so if somebody can do that, you raise your hand. I will tell you what to do. Yes, yeah, tell me, Pajapani.
Sir, now I have taken one Active Life Dia, which is a dietary supplementary with flaxseed and L-arginine. It is a nutritional powder, sir.
Okay, backside you turn it and ingredients you see. Ingredients.
Sir, supplement facts. It is given nutritional facts. Protein, carbohydrates, fat, flaxseed fiber, total calories approximately, vitamins and minerals, vitamin A, vitamin C, choline, folic acid, iron, calcium, vitamin B1, vitamin B2, vitamin B6, vitamin D, vitamin E, biotin, cyanocobalamin, pantothenic acid, phosphorus, magnesium, zinc, iodine, sodium, potassium, selenium, copper, molybdenum, chromium, niacin, inositol, L-arginine, manganese. And ingredients they have put, sir, whey protein, skim milk powder, flax seed powder, vitamins and minerals, palm based fat powder, guar gum, preservatives and vanilla flavor. Contains permitted natural colors and added flavor. Within bracket, nature identical substances. And they have given further storage instructions and instructions for use, sir.
Okay, so here is the problem. So some of the in the list what you read, right? So in the list ನೀವು ಏನೇನು ಓದಿದ್ರು, whatever you read in that, biodenum, triodenum, and all this, these are all the different preservatives and colors, especially additives and preservatives. These are the, you can say, like all these whatever things are there which you read, They are chemically sounding names, isn't it? Chemical sounding names. They are not like, in your cooked meals, generally home cooked food. When you do the home cooked food, will you use all these things? Have you,
No,
have you,
no,
when,
sir.
have you anytime used these things, biodine,
Not
triodine,
not at all.
cyanidine,
Not,
arboin, huh?
not at all, sir.
Then what is the need of all these things? Tell me.
Sir.
So here is the important thing. Learn to read ingredients. Any product you take. One example you told very correctly. So I think Revati madam. Yes, you also can read what is there behind the cover.
Sir, this is Amul Fresh Cream.
Yes, read it.
Allergen information contains milk, nutritional information, B servings per container, serving size 30 ml, amount per 100 ml, percent RDA, energy 247 calorie 4%, total fat 25.0 gram, that is 11%, saturated fat 15 grams, that is 20%, trans fat 0%, cholesterol 75 mg, carbohydrates 3.5 gram, total sugars 3.5 gram, added sugar, protein 2.0, sodium 19 mg, that is 0%, calcium 1.10 mg. RDA stands for recommended dietary allowance per serving, average values.
Hmm. So any more contents they have written?
This is it has been processed to give smooth consistency and makes mouth-watering preparations, vegetables, makhanwala, fruit salad, sweet metals, salad dressings, no, so ice creams, tea, coffee, etc. It has been sterilized at a high temperature and packed aseptically to give safe, rich cream which stays fresh until opened. No, sir. Chemical.
Preservatives will be there. That is not mentioned maybe, and also sugar, everything is there. No, sugar is
Yes,
added.
sir, that is
So
there.
lot of things are there. So here, yes, okay, let's go forward. So now,
Okay.
friends, what I would like to tell you is, whenever you read ingredients or the list what it contains behind the packet, whatever you buy from the supermarket, that will show all the things. Some words you can't really, you can't spell also. That kind of
Yes.
words are there. Okay, now you was reading biodemine, carbodemine. So what are all these things? Have you ever heard in your home, like, when you are cooking food, do you know all these things? You don't know, then
No.
why you are buying this? When you don't know, these are the so many, like so many chemical names. It's like, these names are sounding like a chemical laboratory names, isn't it? Chemical laboratory, if you go, they will tell all these things. You don't understand also. Very careful, be careful. So now, if you, so that's why I'm telling one statement. If you understand what is going in your food, then that's the easiest way to be secure, to be safer side. You need to, then you will understand what to avoid. Understand? The market, generally what happened is, these marketing tactics are there. They will try to fool you like this only. They'll show that it's a healthy food. Is what they do? They'll show that it is a healthy food, but it's not healthy food. Understand? Now that's why let's today understand some no nonsense rules. Some of the rules we'll understand. Okay. So then, so that will change your perception, or your the way of shopping for your food items. How you have to shop for your food. Whenever you go to any shop to pick up your food or food items, right? What need to be done? How you have to, like, what are the rules you can follow? These rules are actually no nonsense rules, simple rules. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ನಾವು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ, ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಸೂಪರ್ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ ಇಂದ ಒಂದು ಐಟಮ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಅದ್ರ ಹಿಂದ್ಗಡೆ ಇಂಗ್ರೀಡಿಯೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಇರತ್ತೆ. ಏನೇನಿದೆ ಅದು ಪ್ಯಾಕೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಆ ಪ್ಯಾಕೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಉದಾಹರಣೆಗೆ ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಚಿಪ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಂತೀರಾ. ಚಿಪ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಅದು ಲೇಬಲ್ ಹಾಕಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಡೆಲಿಷಿಯಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಟೇಸ್ಟಿ ಚಿಪ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹಾಕಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಇಲ್ಲ ಏನೇ ಬಟರ್ ಆಗಲಿ, ಚಿಪ್ಸ್ ಆಗಲಿ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಐಟಮ್ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಒಂದು ಉದಾಹರಣೆಗೆ ಪಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಬಂದ್ರಿ, ಏನೇ ತಗೊಂಡು ಬಂದ್ರೂ ಅದ್ರ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಆ ಲಿಸ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಓದಿದ್ರೆ, ಓಕೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ ಒಂದು ಇರಲ್ಲ, ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಸುಮಾರು ಐಟಮ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಯಾಕೆ? ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು ಪಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ, ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಐಟಮ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕಾ? ಪಿಕಿಲ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ನೀವು ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಷ್ಟು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಆದ್ರೂ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಯು ಡೂ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟೆಡ್ ಅಟ್ ಯುವರ್ ಹೋಮ್. If you go to the supermarket, pick up the item, pick up anything what you wanted, a pickle or a chips or a butter or whatever it may be. In that packet backside, along with the butter, there are so many other ingredients. There are so many other items. Those items are not required for you. Understand? Those items are chemicals, preservatives, additives, coloring agents, flavoring agents. They are going to spoil your health. That is, these are responsible for heart attacks, BP, cancer, right? All the issues. You don't understand all this. Anyway, these rules, let us go to the rules now. Okay. The first rule is, if your grandmother would not recognize it, don't eat. Simple, you see. First rule. What is the first rule? If your grandmother would not recognize it, don't eat it. That's a simple one statement. This is the golden rule of grocery shopping. This is a golden rule for the grocery shopping. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಜ್ಜಿ, ನೀವೇನೋ ಒಂದು ಐಟಮ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಸೂಪರ್ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟಿಂದ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಜ್ಜಿಗೆ ಅದು ಗುರ್ತಿಸಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಅದು ತಿನ್ನಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. సింపుల్ ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು స్టేట్మెంటల్. ఏమని చెప్తారంటే, మీ తాత అవ్వ ఇంట్లో ఉంటే మీరు ఏదైనా ఒక ఐటెం తీసుకొస్తే సూపర్ మార్కెట్ నుంచి, వాళ్ళకి అది అర్థం కాలేదు అంటే దాన్ని తినడం వదిలేయండి అని చెప్తున్నారు. అంత సింపుల్ ఇది, ఏదా? సో దిస్ ఈజ్ గోల్డెన్ రూల్ ఫర్ గ్రాసరీ షాపింగ్. సో ఇఫ్ యువర్ గ్రాండ్ మదర్ కెనాట్ రికగ్నైజ్ ఇట్ యాజ్ ఎ ఫుడ్ and a small child cannot pronounce it, right? Put it back in the shelf and run from there. Come out of that place. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಆದರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಜ್ಜಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಫುಡ್ ಅಂತ, ಅಂದರೆ ಅದೊಂದು ಆಹಾರ ಅಂತ ಅವ್ರು ಕಂಡಿಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ, ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆಹಾರದ ಅಂದರೆ ಪ್ಯಾಕೆಟ್ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಏನೇನು ಬರೆದಿರ್ತಾರೋ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಅಂದರೆ your child cannot pronounce it. You know, many of the words, even we can't pronounce it. That kind of words will be there. Biocarbonate, like, you know, I will be reading some of the words. You can understand. Dextrose, maltodextrin. These are the names. Where from these names are coming? You tell me. Eh? Another, I mean, some of the names I am giving you. What are the names? Maltodextrin. Okay, and dextrose, aita, agave nectar. So these are all the words. Did you hear? Or your child cannot pronounce it? Then why do you want this kind of food? Forget it. Okay, put it back in the shelf and come out. That's all. Okay, so ಇಂಥದ್ದು ಈ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನೀವು ಊಟ ತಯಾರು ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವಾಗನ ಮಾಲ್ಟೋಡೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೇನು, ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಬೆಂಜೋಯೇಟು, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದರೆ ಕ್ಯಾರಾಗಿನಾನು, ಇಂಥವು ಯಾವನ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಾ? ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಇರುವಾಗ ಆ ಫುಡ್ ಯಾಕೆ ನಿಮಗೆ? ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಇಲ್ವಲ್ಲ? ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಆವಾಗ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಹೆಂಗ ಅನಿಸ್ತದೆ ಈ ಪದಗಳು ನಾನು ಹೇಳುವಾಗ? ಮ್ಯಾಲ್ಟೋಡೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೈನ್, ಸೋಡಿಯೋ ಬೆಂಜನೇಟ್, ಕ್ಯಾರಾಗಿನಾನ್, ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಂತ ಅನಿಸ್ತದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ? ಇದು ಯಾವುದೋ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಲ್ಯಾಬ್ರಿಂದ ಏನೋ ಓದ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರಪ್ಪ, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಯಾವ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಅನಿಸ್ತದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಲ್ಯಾಬೊರೇಟರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಇಂಥ ಪದಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅನಿಸ್ತದೆ ಖಂಡಿತ. ಯು ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಫೀಲ್ ದಟ್ these are the sounds like, you know, these sounds like a words, like a chemical element names from the chemical laboratory, isn't it? So truth ಏನಂದ್ರೆ, so especially ಈ unpronounceable ingredients, they're all chemicals. ನೀವು ಯಾವುದು ಪದ ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲೋ, ಪದ ಬಳಸಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲೋ, ಪದ ಉಚ್ಚಾರಣೆ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲೋ, ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ಸು, ರಾಸಾಯನಿಕ ಪದಾರ್ಥಗಳು. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಅದು ತಂಟಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಬಾರ್ದು. ಯಾಕೆ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ? ಫುಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾನುಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಚರರ್ಸ್ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಯಾಕೆ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾ? ನಂಬರ್ 1, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಡ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಲೈಫ್. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ದೇ ಮೇಕ್, ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಲಾಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮಂತ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಯರ್ಸ್. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಏಮ್. ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಯಾಕೆ ಬಳಸ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಒಂದು ಪದಾರ್ಥವನ್ನು ತಯಾರು ಮಾಡಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಅದು ಕೆಟ್ಟೋಗಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತ, ತಿಂಗ್ಳುಗಟ್ಟೆ ವರ್ಷಗಟ್ಟೆ ಕೆಟ್ಟೋಗಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತ ಇಂಥವೆಲ್ಲ ಬಳಸೋದು. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ನಿಮ್ಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಅಲ್ಲ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಆರೋಗ್ಯಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರು ಬಳಸೋದು, ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಚರ್. ಅಂದರೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ತಯಾರು ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಅದು ಹೆಂಗಿರ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ, ಬಾಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಒಂಥರ ತುಂಬ ಟೇಸ್ಟಿಗೆ ಅನಿಸ್ಬೇಕು, ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗಬೇಕು ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಆ ಆರ್ಟಿಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ. 3ನೇದು, ಎನ್ಹ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಫ್ಲೇವರ್. ಎನ್ಹ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಫ್ಲೇವರ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್? ಲೈಕ್ ಯು ಕ್ರೇವ್ ಇಟ್ ಮೋರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಯು ಬೈ ಮೋರ್. ಇದು ಅವರ ಸ್ಲೋಗನ್. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಸ್ಲೋಗನ್ ಫಾರ್ ದೆಮ್. ದೇ ಮೇಕ್ ಯು ಕ್ರೇವ್ ಇಟ್ ಮೋರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬೈ ಮೋರ್. ಅಂದರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನಂದರೆ, ಎನ್ಹ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಫ್ಲೇವರ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಅದು ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗೋ ಥರ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ನೀವು ಹೆಚ್ಚೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿ తినಬೇకంత, పదే పదే ಹೋಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. అంటే మీరు పదే పదే అక్కడికి వెళ్ళాలి, పదే పదే తినాలని వాళ్ళ ఉద్దేశం. ఆ ఉద్దేశంతో ఈ విధంగా ఈ మూడు పర్పస్ నుంచే దీన్ని తయారు చేస్తారు. అర్థమైందా? సో ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ನಾವು ಕೇರ್ಫುಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ದ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್, ಯುವರ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಡಸಂಟ್ ನೋ ವಾಟ್ ಟು ಡೂ ವಿತ್ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ಸ್. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಮೇನ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಅಂದರೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಾ, ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಹಕ್ಕೆ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ತಿಂತೀವಲ್ಲ ನಾವು, ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಹೊರಗಡೆ. ಅವರ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಡಸಂಟ್ ನೋ ವಾಟ್ ಟು ಡೂ ವಿತ್ ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ಸ್. ವೆನ್ ಯು ಈಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಫುಡ್, ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಗೋ ಇನ್ಸೈಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು, ಬಟ್ ಬಾಡಿ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಡೂ ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್. ಇಟ್ ವೋಂಟ್ ನೋ ಹೌ ಟು ಡೈಜೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ you won't get that kind of enzymes to digest these chemicals. When they are not digested, if it is indigested, then they become poison. They become toxins. Directly they go into blood. Understand how dangerous it is? Try to understand. Now, second rule. Rule number 2. Sugar has over 70 names. Okay? 70 names are there. Definitely don't fall for it. ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ. ಸೊ ಇದರ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನಂದರೆ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ರೂಲ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ರೂಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ 2 ಏನಂದರೆ, ಸಕ್ಕರೆ ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಕ್ಕರೆ ಅಂತ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. ಪ್ಯಾಕೆಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ సైడಲ್ಲಿ ಅದಕ್కొందు 70 నేమ్స్ ಇದೆ, నెనపిట్టుకోవాలి. షుగర్ అని చెప్పంటే ఒక ప్యాకెట్ వెనక, ప్యాకెట్ చూసి మనం కొనాలన్నప్పుడు వెనక చదువుతాం కదా ఇంగ్రీడియంట్స్ ఏమున్నాయో, దాంట్లో షుగర్ అని రాయరు. షుగర్కి బదులుగా ఆల్టర్నేటివ్ నేమ్స్ ఎన్ని ఉన్నాయి తెలుసా? 70 ఉన్నాయి. 70 నేమ్స్ ఉన్నాయి ఒక షుగర్కి. షుగర్ హ్యాస్ గాట్ 70 ఆల్టర్నేట్ నేమ్స్, మై డియర్ ఫ్రెండ్స్. సో వీ హ్యావ్ టు బీ వెరీ కేర్ఫుల్. సో once upon a time I was doing grocery shopping. Okay, I saw a product labeled sugar free, diabetes friendly ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್? ಒಂದ್ಸರಿ ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ತಗೊತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ. ಆ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಹಿಂದೆ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಂತ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಶುಗರ್ ಫ್ರೀ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಡಯಾಬಿಟಿಸ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಾನು ಆ ಪ್ಯಾಕೆಟ್ ಹಿಂದ್ಗಡೆ ಆ ಇಂಗ್ರೀಡಿಯೆಂಟ್ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರುವಾಗ ಖಂಡಿತ ಶುಗರ್ ಅಂತ ವರ್ಡ್ ಯಾವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಶುಗರ್ ಅಂತೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ವರ್ಡ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಲ್ಲ. ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಾ? ಮ್ಯಾಲ್ಟೋ ಡೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಿನ್ ಅಂತ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತು. ನೋಡಿ, అర్థం అవుతా? సో ఏమైందంటే ఒకసారి ఒక షుగర్ ఫ్రీ, డయాబెటీస్ ఫ్రీ అని ఒకటి ప్రోడక్ట్ ఇచ్చారనమాట. ఆ ప్రోడక్ట్ సూపర్ మార్కెట్ నేను తీసుకున్నాను. దాని బ్యాక్ సైడ్ తిప్పితే ఏముందంటే షుగర్ లేదు, షుగర్ అనే పదం ఎక్కడ లేదు. బట్ ఒక పదం ఉంది అక్కడ, ఏం తెలుసా? మ్యాల్టో డెక్స్ట్రైన్ అంత ఉంది అని చెప్పి ఉంది అనమాట. అప్పుడు అది అంటే చూస్తే ఇదేంటంటే షుగర్ అని మెన్షన్ చేయకుండా ఇంకో ఆల్టర్నేటివ్ పెట్టారు వాళ్ళు, అంతే. దే కెప్ట్ డిఫరెంట్ నేమ్, బట్ ఇట్స్ ఏ నథింగ్ బట్ ఎ షుగర్. అర్థమైంది కదా? సో ఇక్కడ ట్రాప్ ఏంటంటే, హియర్ ఇస్ అ ట్రాప్. షుగర్ హాస్ గాట్ 70 more different names. This is a trap. Okay, so these food companies, what they do is they use the fancy names. Why they use the fancy names? So that you can't recognize them. అంటే ఈ కంపెనీస్ అని ఏం చేస్తాయంటే, ఈ యొక్క ఫుడ్ కంపెనీస్ మిమ్మల్ని కన్ఫ్యూజ్ చేయడానికి ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ವಿಧ ವಿಧ ಹೆಸರುಗಳು ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ತಾರೆ, ಶುಗರ್ ಅಂತ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಬರೆಯೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ನೋಡೋಣ. ಇಂಥ ಇಂಥ ಶುಗರ್ಗೆ ಆಲ್ಟರ್ನೇಟ್ ನೇಮ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ನಿಮಗೆ, ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಒಂದು ಮಾಲ್ಟೋ ಡೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಿನ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೀತಾರೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಡೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೋಸ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೀತಾರೆ. ಅನದರ್ ನೇಮ್ ದೇ ಯೂಸ್ ಐ ಫ್ರಕ್ಟೋಸ್ ಕಾರ್ನ್ ಸಿರಪ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಗ್ಲೂಕೋಸ್ ಸಾಲಿಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೆದಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಅಗೇವ್ ನೆಕ್ಟಾರ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೆದಿರ್ತಾರೆ. దేవి అదే ఈ విధంగా రాస్తారన్నమాట. డిఫరెంట్ ఇప్పుడు నేను చెప్పిన పదాలు ఉన్నాయి కదా, ఇవన్నీ కూడా షుగర్ బదులుగా ఈ పేర్లు రాస్తారు. మీరు కన్ఫ్యూజ్ కావద్దు. ఓకే, సో దట్ ఈస్ వై హియర్ ద ట్రిక్ ఈస్ మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద పీపుల్ డజంట్ నో అబౌట్ దీస్ నేమ్స్. ఓకే, సో ద రిజల్ట్ ఈస్ ద పీపుల్ థింక్ దే ఆర్ అవాయిడింగ్ షుగర్, బట్ దే ఆర్ యాక్చువల్లీ కన్జ్యూమింగ్ ఇట్, ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ಸ್ಯೂಮಿಂಗ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿದೌಟ್ ನೋಯಿಂಗ್. ನಾವೆಂತ ಏನನ್ಕೊಂತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಆ ಡಯಾಬಿಟಿಸ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ, ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಹೋಗಿ ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಶುಗರ್ ಕಾಣಿಸಲ್ಲ, ಓ ಶುಗರ್ ಇಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ, ಇದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಫುಡ್, ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಆಹಾರ ಅಂತ ತಿಂದ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಬಟ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲದೆ ನೀವು ಶುಗರ್ ತಿಂದೇ ತಿಂತೀರಿ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಇದು ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪೆಂಡ್ ಈಸ್, ದೇರ್ ವಾಸ್ ಎ ಒನ್ ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪೆಂಡ್ 2019 ಅಮೆರಿಕನ್ ಜರ್ನಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ಲಿನಿಕಲ್ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಷನ್, ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಒನ್ ರಿಸರ್ಚ್. ಓಕೆ, so what happened is, processed foods, in the processed foods, whatever the hidden sugars, ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಆ ಹೆಸರು ಬರ್ದಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಹಿಡನ್ ಶುಗರ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಒಳಗಡೆ ಅಡಗಿರ್ತಾವೋ ಆ ಶುಗರ್ಸು, ಆ ತಿಂದಿರೋಂಥವ್ರಿಗೆ ಮೆಟಬಾಲಿಕ್ ಡಿಸಾರ್ಡರ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಇನ್ಸುಲಿನ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಒಬೆಸಿಟಿ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿದೆ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ನೋಡಿ, ನಾವು ಅನ್ಕೋತೀವಿ ಇದು ಹೆಲ್ತಿ ಫುಡ್ ಅಂತ ತಿಂತಾ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ. ಇದು ಹೆಲ್ತಿ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ, ಇದು ಅನ್ಹೆಲ್ತಿ ಫುಡ್ಡು. అర్థ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. మనమంతా కూడా హెల్తీ ఫుడ్ అని తింటా ఉంటాం, కానీ వీళ్ళు అంటే అమెరికన్ జర్నల్ ఆఫ్ క్లినికల్ న్యూట్రిషన్ వాళ్ళు చేసిన రీసెర్చ్లో ఏం తెలిసిందంటే, లోపల షుగర్స్ ఉంటాయి, పేర్లు వేరే రాసింటారు. ఇట్లా ఫుడ్ తినడం వలన ఏమవుతుందంటే, ఈ చయాపచయ చర్యలు అని తెలియవల్ల ఈ మెటబాలిక్ యాక్టివిటీస్, మెటబాలిక్ ಡಿಸಾರ್ಡರ್ಸ್ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗತ್ತೆ, ಅಸ್ತವ್ಯಸ್ತಗಳು ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗತ್ತೆ. ఈ యొక్క మన జీర్ణక్రియ ఇవన్నీ కూడా దెబ్బతింటాయి. ఓకే, ఇన్సులిన్ రెసిస్టెన్స్, ఒబెసిటీ ఇవన్నీ కూడా, హార్ట్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్, ఇవన్నీ కూడా, క్యాన్సర్, ఇంతవన్నీ కూడా ఎక్కువైనని చెప్పి దే ఆల్రెడీ డిక్లేర్డ్. ఓకే, సో నెక్స్ట్ టైం, సో వాట్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు డూ ఇస్, యూ హ్యావ్ టు రిటర్న్ ద ప్యాకేజ్ హస్ టు జస్ట్ బ్యాక్ సైడ్ ఆఫ్ ద ప్యాకేజ్ యూ సీ ప్రాపర్లీ. ఓకే, నో ఆడెడ్ షుగర్ అని ప్యాకేజ్ మీద ఉంటే, just so they will write clearly on the front of the package, no added sugar, but just turn the package, see back side, go through the ingredients. Okay, you will surprise the different names are written there. ఎప్పుడైనా మీకు ఫ్రంట్లో ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಫ್ರಂಟ್ ಪ್ಯಾಕೇಜ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋ ಆ ಪ್ಯಾಕೇಜ್ಗೆ ಫ್ರಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ನೋ ಆ್ಯಡೆಡ್ ಶುಗರ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೆದಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ನೀವು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಟರ್ನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಸೈಡ್ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಏನೇನು ಅಡಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಆ ಐಟಮ್ಸ್ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಹೆಸರುಗಳಿರ್ತವೆ ಶುಗರ್ ಬದಲಾಗಿ. ಅರ್ಥ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಜಂಕ್ ಫುಡ್ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ, ಅದು ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸ್ಡ್ ಫುಡ್ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಅದನ್ನು ತಿನ್ನಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಮೂರನೇ ರೂಲ್, ಥರ್ಡ್ ರೂಲ್, ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್. ಪ್ರಿಸರ್ವೇಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಕಿಲ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾ, ದೆನ್ ವಾಟ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಅವರ್ ಗಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾ? ಈಗ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು, to make the food for long lasting, manufacturers add preservatives to prevent microbial growth in that. Yes, it sounds great, but here is the problem. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ, ಈಗ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಆಹಾರವನ್ನು, ಒಂದು ಪದಾರ್ಥವನ್ನು ತುಂಬಾ ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಈ ಪ್ರಿಸರ್ವೇಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಆ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ. ಪ್ಯಾಕೆಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಂಚೆ ಅವು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಪ್ಯಾಕೆಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಆಯಿತು, ಅದರಿಂದ ಆ ಪದಾರ್ಥ ಬಳಕೆ ತುಂಬ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಒಂದು 2 ತಿಂಗಳು, 6 ತಿಂಗಳು, 1 ವರ್ಷನೂ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅದು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಆ ಪದಾರ್ಥದ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಬ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾ ಉತ್ಪನ್ನ ಆಗಬಾರದು ಅಂತ ಅದು ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಈ ಪ್ರಿಸರ್ವೇಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆ ಪದಾರ್ಥದಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. The bacteria will never grow because if you use the preservatives inside the food, the bacteria will not grow. That is right. ಅದು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದೇ. ಆದರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ನೀವು ತಿಂತಿರಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ನೀವು ಆಹಾರ ನೀವು ಸೇವನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾ ಏನಾಗಬೇಕು? ನಿಮ್ಮ ಗಟ್ ಅಂತ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಗಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾ ಏನಾಗಬೇಕು? ಇಫ್ ದ ಪ್ರಿಸರ್ವೇಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಕಿಲ್ ದ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾ ಇನ್ ದ ಫುಡ್, ವಾಟ್ ಡೂ ದೇ ಡೂ ಟು ದ ಯುವರ್ ಗಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾ ಇನ್ಸೈಡ್ ಯುವರ್ ಗಟ್? ಈ ಪ್ರಿಸರ್ವೇಟಿವ್ಸು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಆ ಫುಡ್ಡಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾನು ಸಾಯಿಸಿದ್ರೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಗಟ್ಟು ಒಳಗಡೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೀರ್ಣಕೋಶ ಒಳಗಡೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸಣ್ಣ ಕರಳು ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರುವಂಥ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ಫುಡ್ ಈ ಪ್ರಿಸರ್ವೇಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಯಾವಾಗನ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಾ? అర్థం అవుతలా? అంటే మనము ಯಾವುದೇ ఒక ప్యాకేజ్ ఫుడ్ తీసుకుంటే ఆ ప్యాకేజ్ ఫుడ్ లోపల ప్రిజర్వేటివ్స్ యాడ్ చేయడం వలన ఆ ప్యాకేజ్ ఫుడ్ ఒక 2 నెలలు, 4 నెలలు, 6 నెలలు, ఒక వర్షం కూడా, ఒక ఒక 1 ఇయర్ కూడా, ఒక సంవత్సరం కూడా అట్లే ఉంటుంది, చెడిపోదు. అది మంచిదే. అయితే వాళ్ళు యాడ్ చేసిన ఆ ప్రిజర్వేటివ్స్ దానివలన ఆ బ్యాక్టీరియా డెవలప్ కాదు, ఫంగస్ డెవలప్ కాదు, ఆ పదార్థం చాలా ఎక్కువ రోజులు వస్తుంది వాళ్ళకి, అది వాళ్ళకు లాభం. అయితే అదే ప్రిజర్వేటివ్స్ మీ కడుపులో ఉన్న బ్యాక్టీరియా, చిన్న పేగుల్లో ఉన్న బ్యాక్టీరియాని ఏం చేస్తాయి? అది మీరు అర్థం చేసుకోండి. ఓకే, నౌ లెట్ us అండర్స్టాండ్ దిస్. సో యువర్ బాడీ హాస్ గాట్ అబౌట్ ట్రిలియన్స్ ఆఫ్ బెనిఫిషియల్ బ్యాక్టీరియా విచ్ ఈస్ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ యువర్ ది స్మాల్ ఇంటెస్టైన్ అండ్ బిగ్ ఇంటెస్టైన్. అండర్స్టాండ్? what is the activity of this bacteria, your gut bacteria? They do digestion, they improve the immunity, they also take care of your mental health. See how beneficial they are. Andre studies showing that consuming the certain preservatives will kill the gut bacteria, that leads to digestive problems and inflammation problems. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ದೇಹ ಒಳಗಡೆ, ಸಣ್ಣ ಕರಳು ಒಳಗಡೆ ಟ್ರಿಲಿಯನ್ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾ ಇದೆ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಆ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ? ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಡೈಜೆಷನ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಡೈಜೆಷನ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾ ಬೇಕು. ಪಚನ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾ ಬೇಕೇ ಬೇಕು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಡೈಜೆಷನ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂಥದ್ರಿಂದ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಉತ್ಪನ್ನ ಆಗಿರುವಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಪೋಷಕಾಂಶಗಳನ್ನು ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇಡ್ಸ್ಕೋಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾ ಬೇಕೇ ಬೇಕು. ಆ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಕರ್ಲಿಂದ ಮಲ ವಿಸರ್ಜನವನ್ನು ಆಚೆ ಕಡೆ ಕಲಿಸ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾ ಬೇಕೇ ಬೇಕು. ಇಂಥದ್ದು ಇದು ಒಂದೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಇಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿ ಪವರ್ಗೆ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿ ಪವರ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಯುವರ್ ಇಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿ ವಿಲ್ ಡೌನ್, ಕೊಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಸ್ if your gut bacteria is not good. Many of the people are suffering nowadays because of gut bacteria is less. That leads to all kind of diseases, my dear friends. Sumaru about 80 kind of diseases will come. 80 number of diseases will come if your gut bacteria is not good. So what will happen is, these preservatives will kill that bacteria, that gut bacteria. That is the problem. ಏನ್ ಮಾಡತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ, ಈ ಪ್ಯಾಕೇಜ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರುವಂತ ಪ್ರಿಸರ್ವೇಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಅವ್ರು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಗಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾನು ಸಾಯಿಸ್ತದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಖಂಡಿತ ಅದನ್ನು ಅವಾಯ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಒಂದು ನೇಚರ್ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು 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 ಪಬ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಇದೆ, ನೇಚರ್ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಜರ್ನಲ್. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರೆದಿರೋದು ಏನಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಈ ಪ್ರಿಸರ್ವೇಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಒಂದು ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾ? ಎಮಲ್ಸಿಫೈಯರ್. ಏನ್ ಹೆಸರು? ದ ನೇಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪ್ರಿಸರ್ವೇಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಎಮಲ್ಸಿಫೈಯರ್. These are one of the preservatives they use in the processed food, packaged food. Aita. What it does is, it will disrupt the gut bacteria, kill the gut bacteria, and it increase the risk of metabolic diseases. All digestive problems will start. Your gut bacteria will be killed by this particular so-called emulsifier. That is one preservative. ఒక ప్రిజర్వేటివ్ ఉంది. ఆ ప్రిజర్వేటివ్ అంటే ఆ ప్యాకేజ్ ఫుడ్తో పాటు కలుపుతారు కదా, ప్యాకేజ్ ఫుడ్ ఎక్కువ రోజులు రావాలని, అది దాని పేరు ఎమల్సిఫైర్. అది ఉపయోగించడం వలన ఆ లోపల ఉన్నటువంటి చిన్న పేగుల్లో ఉన్నటువంటి ఎంత బ్యాక్టీరియా కూడా చంపుతుంది అది. దానివలన మొత్తం మెటబాలిక్ డిసీజెస్ స్టార్ట్ అవుతాయి. జీర్ణకోశకు సంబంధించిన అన్ని ప్రాబ్లమ్స్, అంటే దగ్గర ఒక 80 రకాల డిసీజెస్ మనకు వచ్చే అవకాశం ఉంది. అర్థమైందా? సో I will read some of the names of emulsifiers. Next time when you take any packaged food, turn it backside and see it. Some of the names. Nodi. Polysorbate 80. Carrageenan. Sodium stearoyl lactylate. ಈ ಪದಗಳೇ ಓದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಇದೆ. ಇದು ತಿಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೆಷ್ಟು ಕಷ್ಟ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. Reading these names itself is difficult. I don't know eating these things, how much problem it create in the inside the body, isn't it? When you see these kind of names, not only these three names, many names I'm telling you. I mean, we don't know. So when you see all these names behind the packet, please put it back or throw it out. That's all. ಆ ಪ್ಯಾಕೆಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ನೀವು ತಗೊಂಡೋಗಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡಿ, ಮತ್ತೆ ತಿರ್ಗಾ ಆ ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ತಗೋತಿರೋ ಸೂಪರ್ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ವಾಪಸ್ ಬನ್ನಿ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಇದು ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಆಯ್ತು, ಈಗ 4ನೇ ರೂಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ 4 ಏನಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಪ್ಯಾಕೇಜ್, ಐ ಮೀನ್ ದ ರೂಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ 4 ಇಸ್ ನೇಚರ್ ಫ್ಲೇವರಿಂಗ್ isn't ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್. ನೇಚರ್ ಫ್ಲೇವರಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಬರ್ದಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಪ್ಯಾಕೆಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ. ಅದು ನಿಜವಾಗಿ ಅದು ನೇಚರಲ್ ಏನಾ, ಅಂದರೆ ಸಹಜವಾಗಿದೆಯಾ? అంటే ఫుడ్ మీద రాసింటారు, ఆ ప్యాకెట్ మీద రాసింటారు ఫ్రంట్ లేవని న్యాచురల్ ఫ్లేవరింగ్ అంతా అని రాసింటారు. కానీ అది నిజంగా న్యాచురలా అని మనం క్వశ్చన్ చేసుకోవాలి. ఓకే, సో రిమెంబర్ వన్ థింగ్, మెనీ ఆఫ్ ద ప్రొడక్ట్స్ దే రైట్ లైక్ దిస్, మేడ్ విత్ న్యాచురల్ ఫ్లవర్. ఓ, ఇట్ సౌండ్స్ లైక్ ఎన్ సేఫ్ అండ్ రైట్, ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ರಾಂಗ್. ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್. ಓಕೆ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್, ಸೊ ಇದೇನಾಗತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ತುಂಬ ಪ್ಯಾಕೆಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಬರೆದಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಮೇಡ್ ವಿತ್ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಫ್ಲೇವರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೆದಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಫ್ಲೇವರ್, ಅದು ಆರ್ಟಿಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಫ್ಲೇವರ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಬಿಸಾಕಿ ಬರ್ಬೋದು. ಇಫ್ ಯು ದೇ ರೈಟ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೇಡ್ ವಿತ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಫ್ಲೇವರ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಖಂಡಿತ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಪೆಟ್ರೋಲಿಯಂ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟು ಯಾವುದೋ ಇಂದ ತಯಾರಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಸಿಂಥೆಟಿಕ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಬಿಸಾಕ್ತಿವಿ. ಬಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆದಿರೋದು ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಾ, ಪ್ಯಾಕೆಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಮೇಡ್ ವಿತ್ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಫ್ಲೇವರ್ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೈಲಿಶ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರೆದಿರ್ತಾರೆ. They could have written like this, it looks safe and sound, it looks sound, it sounds okay, and also it feels like safe and secure, but it's not so. It's not correct. That is not the way. Okay, let's understand this. So natural flavoring is one of the most misleading term in the food industry. They label like that. Okay, legally a product can contain artificial chemicals, but still they label it as a natural flavoring as long as it is started from a natural source. ಇದು ಹೇಗಾಗತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ, try to understand, they may name that package as a made with a natural flavor, only natural flavors ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಮಿಸ್ಲೀಡಿಂಗ್ ವರ್ಡ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಆದರೆ ಅದೇನಾಗುತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಆರ್ಟಿಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಬರೀತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದೇ ಸೇ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್. ಆದರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾ, ಉದಾಹರಣೆಗೆ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನೀವು ನೋಡಿದರೆ, ಈಗ ಒಂದು ವನಿಲಾ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ವನಿಲಾ ಅಂದರೆ ವನಿಲಾ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಐಸ್ ಕ್ರೀಮೇ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ವನಿಲಾ ಐಸ್ ಕ್ರೀಮ್. ಅದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾ, ವನಿಲಾ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅವ್ರು ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಇದು ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಫ್ಲೇವರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿರೋದು ವನಿಲಾ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇಷ್ಟೇ, ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದೆಲ್ಲ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ಸೇ. ಅಂದರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ತಯಾರಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ, ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಫ್ಲೇವರು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಮತ್ತು ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಫ್ಲೇವರ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಫುಲ್ಲು ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್, ಅದೇ ವನಿಲಾ ಇರಬೇಕಲ್ಲ, ಫುಲ್ಲು ವನಿಲಾ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಅದು ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ವನಿಲಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪನೇ ವನಿಲಾ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದೆಲ್ಲ ಫ್ಲೇವರ್ಸು, ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದೆಲ್ಲ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ಸ್. ದಟ್ ದೇ ಕಾಲ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಫ್ಲೇವರ್ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಹೆಸರು ಇಟ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್. ಓಕೆ, company could extract a tiny amount of real vanilla, chemically alter in the lab, mix it with the artificial enhancers, still they call it as a natural vanilla flavoring ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಇದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ರಾಂಗ್. ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ದಿಸ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೈ label says, if it is label says artificial flavoring, no need to worry. It's like a clear, it's made up of some byproducts of so-called synthetic chemicals made from the petroleum. We will never take it, we will leave it. But ಇದು ಈ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಫ್ಲೇವರಿಂಗ್ ಅನ್ನೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ ವರ್ಡ್. ಅದು ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಇದು ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಿ. ಯಾವಾಗ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ವೆನ್ ಯು ಸಿ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಫ್ಲವರಿಂಗ್ ಅಂದರೆ, ಸೊ ನೀವು ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಏನಂದರೆ ಅದು ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಸೈಡ್ ತಿರ್ಸಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅದರ್ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಅಲಾಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ದಟ್. ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಫ್ಲೇವರಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಹಾಕಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ದಿ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ವೇ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ರಿಯಲ್ ಫ್ಲೇವರ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಟ್ ರಿಯಲ್ ಫುಡ್, ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಫುಡ್. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ದಿ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಫ್ಲೇವರ್ ಅಂದರೆ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಫ್ಲೇವರ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಈಟ್ ದ ರಿಯಲ್ ಫುಡ್, ನಿಜವಾದ ಆಹಾರವನ್ನು ತಿನ್ನಿ. ಅಷ್ಟು ಬಿಟ್ಟರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಹಾಕಿರುವಂಥ ಆ ಇದು ಹೆಡ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ನೋಡಿಕೊಂಡು ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಫ್ಲೇವರ್ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡಿ, ಅದು ಮಿಸ್ಲೀಡಿಂಗ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಇದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ರೂಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ 5, ದ ಫ್ಯೂಯರ್ ದ ಇಂಗ್ರೀಡಿಯೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ದಿ ಬೆಟರ್. ನೋಡಿ, ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಯಾಕೆಟ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ, ಒಂದು ಪ್ಯಾಕೇಜ್ ಫುಡ್ಡು ಆರ್ ಜ್ಯೂಸ್, ಸುಮಾರು ಉದಾಹರಣೆಗೆ ಆ್ಯಪಲ್ ಜ್ಯೂಸ್ ಅಂತ ಪ್ಯಾಕೆಟ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ತಿರ್ಸಿ ನೋಡಿದರೆ, ಇಫ್ ಯು ಟರ್ನ್ ದ ಪ್ಯಾಕೆಟ್, ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಒನ್ ಆ್ಯಪಲ್ ಜ್ಯೂಸ್, ಒನ್ ಐದರ್ ಎ ಪ್ಯಾಕೆಟ್ ಆರ್ ಎ ಟಿನ್ ಆರ್ ಕಂಟೈನರ್. If you turn it backside and see what all things will be there, not only apple, along with the apple juice concentrate, citric acid, ascorbic acid, artificial sweeteners, preservatives, so many things will be written there. Why do you wanted apple juice, right? Eat the real direct apple or apple juice directly, make in the home and eat it. That's all. Right? So that's what you need to understand. So anything, if you buy anything, a simple apple juice, I am telling you, ಆ ಬಾಟಲ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಫಿಲಪ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಪದಾರ್ಥಗಳು ಹಾಕಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ? ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು ಆಪಿಲ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಯು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ವಾಂಟೆಡ್ ಆಪಿಲ್ ಜ್ಯೂಸ್, ದಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್. ಬಟ್ ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ so many other ingredients are there which are not required for you. They're all actually flavors, they're all actually chemicals, preservatives, which you don't need. You only need apple, that's all. So let's make at home and eat it, or let's make at home and drink it. The same apply to all other foods, my dear friends. Right? The more ingredients a product has, more likely it contains unnecessary additives. Remember this point. If you want peanut butter, choose one with only one ingredient, that is peanuts. That's all. If you want yogurt, just get the plain yogurt instead of sugary flavored version loaded with chemicals. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ? ನಿಮಗೆ ಪೀನಟ್ ಬಟರ್ ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಪೀನಟ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಯಾವುದು ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿರಬಾರ್ದು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದೇ, ಆದರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು ಒಂದು ಇಂಗ್ರೀಡಿಯೆಂಟ್ ಅಂದರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು ಓನ್ಲಿ ಪೀನಟ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕಲ್ವಾ? ಬಟ್ ಅದಕ್ಕೂ ಮುಂದೆ ಹಿಂದೆ ಏನೇನೋ ಫ್ಲೇವರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಖಂಡಿತ ಅದು ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಒಂದು 2020 ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷ್ ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಜನರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಅವ್ರೇನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ವಾಟ್ ದೇ ಟೋಲ್ಡ್ ಇಸ್, ದೇ ಫೌಂಡ್ ದಟ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಹೂ ಏಟ್ whole minimally processed foods had significantly lower rates of heart disease and obesity compared to those who relied on ultra processed foods ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷ್ ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಜರ್ನಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಬರೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಯಾರು ಒಂದು ಪೂರ್ಣ ಆಹಾರ ತಿನ್ನೋದು ಅಂದರೆ ರಿಯಲ್ ಫುಡ್ ತಿನ್ನೋದಾಗಲಿ, ಅತಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಂಸ್ಕರಿಸಿದ ಆಹಾರಗಳು ತಿಂದವರು, ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸು, ಹೃದಯಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಬರೋದು ಕಡಿಮೆನೇ, ಒಬೆಸಿಟಿ, ಈ ತೂಕ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗೋದು, ಇಂಥವೆಲ್ಲ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದೇ ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಅಲ್ಟ್ರಾ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ಡ್ ಫುಡ್ ತಿಂತಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಇದೇನೋ ಒಂದು ಫೈನ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ಡ್ ಫುಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಸಂಸ್ಕರಿತ ಆಹಾರ ತಿಂತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಥ ರೋಗಗಳು ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಅವರು స్టడీಯಲ್ಲಿ కండిడిదారు. వాళ్ళు ఏం చేశారంటే, ఒక బ్రిటిష్ మెడికల్ జర్నల్ వాళ్ళు రీసెర్చ్ చేసి కనిపెట్టింది ఏంటంటే, ఎవరైతే ఎక్కువగా ప్రాసెస్ చేసిన ఫుడ్స్ తింటారో అయిందా, తర్వాత అట్లా కాకుండా ఎవరైతే సహజమైన ఆహారం తింటారో వాళ్ళలో హార్ట్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ కానీ ఈ బరువు పెరగడం కానీ అట్లాంటి సమస్యలు ఉండవని చెప్పి వాళ్ళు ఆ రీసెర్చ్లో తెలిసి ఆ రీసెర్చ్ ద్వారా మనకు తెలియజేస్తున్నారు. కాబట్టి మనం దీన్ని గుర్తించాలి ఫ్రెండ్స్, అర్థమైందా? సో ఆ విధంగా సాధ్యమైనంత వరకు రియల్ ఫుడ్, నేచర్ ఫుడ్ మనమే ఇంట్లో చేసుకునేది. లెట్స్ ప్రిపేర్ ద ఫుడ్ వాట్ యు నీడ్ విత్ అ delicious way in the home itself, right? You know all the things, you know all the ingredients. Just for like time, like you want to reduce the time, or you want a fast food kind of thing, that's why you are going to the supermarket. But as fast you approach, as fast you lose your health also. ಅದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೋ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮ ಆರೋಗ್ಯವನ್ನು ಕೆಡದೋಗ್ತದೆ. ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಫುಡ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಅನಾರೋಗ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಗುರಿ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಈ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸು ಅನ್ನೋದು ನೀವು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನಾನೊಂದು ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಏನೇನು ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ನಾವು ಪಾಲನೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂದ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್. ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದಿ ಆಕ್ಷನಬಲ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸ್? ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಅವೇರ್ನೆಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಪವರ್. ಅವೇರ್ನೆಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಪವರ್. Write it down. Awareness is power. So the best way to protect yourself from consuming bad ingredients is awareness. That's the best way. Now, what are the 5 steps? Number 1, when you go to any supermarket, any store to buy, flip the package and see. Read the ingredients before buying anything. Number 1. Number 2, avoid ultra-processed foods. If it has too many unpronounceable names, put it back. ನಿಮಗೆ ಆ ಪ್ಯಾಕೆಟ್ ತಿರುಗಿಸಿ ನೋಡಿದರೆ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಏನೋ, ತಿರುಗಿಸಿ ನೋಡಿದರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಧ ವಿಧ ಪದಾರ್ಥಗಳು ಹೆಸರುಗಳು ಬರೆದಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಅದು ಓದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಏನಾದ್ರು ಅದು ಓದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪದ ಬಲಿಕೆ ಶಬ್ದ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ, ಉಚ್ಚಾರ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಆ ಪ್ಯಾಕೆಟನ್ನು ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇಟ್ಬಿಡಿ. ಬೆಟರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಟು ಬೈ, ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಥರ್ಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್, ವಾಚ್ ಔಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಹಿಡನ್ ಶುಗರ್ಸ್. ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್, try to understand or try to learn about the other names, alternate names of the sugar, so that you can avoid that packet or package. Don't buy them. So you have to look for the alternative names of the sugars they might have written backside. That also watch properly. Next, be skeptical of natural flowers. If you want real food, eat real food. Eat homemade food. Homemade food is always better. ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಫ್ಲೇವರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೆದಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಮೋಸಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡಿ, ಅದು ನಿಜವಾಗಿ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಫ್ಲೇವರ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಚೂಸ್ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಇಂಗ್ರೀಡಿಯೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು? ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಯಾಕೆಟ್ ನೀವು ಆಚೆ ಕಡೆ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಬಟರ್ ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಬಟರ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂ 4-5 ಇಂಗ್ರೀಡಿಯೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇರಬಾರ್ದು, ಆಯ್ತಾ? ನಿಮಗೆ ಕರ್ಡ್ ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಕರ್ಡ್, ಅಂದರೆ ಮೊಸರು ಅಂದರೆ ಮೊಸರೇ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಆ ಪ್ಯಾಕೆಟ್ ಹಿಂದ್ಗಡೆ ಓದಿದ್ರೆ ಮೊಸರೇ ಇದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು. ಮೊಸರು ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇನ್ನು 4-5 ಏನೋ ಹೆಸರುಗಳು ಇರ್ತಾವೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ವೇಸ್ಟ್. ಅಂಥದ್ದು ತಗೊಳಕ್ ಹೋಗಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತ, ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ದ ಮೋರ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ರೀಡಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಂಗ್ರೀಡಿಯೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಲೇಬಲ್ಸ್, ಎಸ್, there will be definitely more demand for the better food. Understand? So more people start reading these labels, then there will be demand for more better food. So that we have to understand. Now, so the choice is yours. Food can either heal you or harm you. Every bite you take is a decision. Whatever you send through your mouth, which is more important. So be careful. Take a proper decision. Food can either heal you or harm you. Understand? So next time, whenever you pick up a product at a store, ask yourself, is this a real food or it is just chemicals loaded food? Choice is yours. Choose wisely. Beware. Increase your awareness, and so that you stay healthy and you can stay happy and you can stay blissful. This is what we need to understand, my dear friends. Thank you so much. Dhanyavad.